Hey guys, welcome to set 4 between Kal and Jangbi. Absolutely epic matchup thus far. Things just not going well for Kal last game, just seemed to spiral out of control. Jangbi, though, looking very confident going into this game. A lot of pressure on Kal. Let's see if he can get it done and take it to a Game 5. I would be very excited to see a Game 5. This map, though, what are we going to? We're going
to
Byzantium. Ah, said it right this time. Byzantium, too. I wanted to say, like, Byzantium before, and it wasn't working out at all. Anyway, what are your calls for this match? Do you think Kal's going to be able to come back and take it to Game 5, or is just Jangbi on too big of a role here, Cholera?
I think Kal can come back. I mean, very easily. I mean, as we saw in every one of these games, they've been so close that I don't think by any means Kal is out of this fight. On the other hand, Jangbi looked absolutely fantastic with his harassment. And this being Byzantium 2, Byzantium 2 is an interesting map. You start off on a low point. Your expansion is on high ground. And then the middle of the map is a series of ups and downs. I've actually been playing on this map quite a lot recently for a show match. But anyway, so we're seeing an early move out here from Jangbi. By the way, Jangbi is orange at the upper right, and Kal is purple at the lower right. So Jangbi is going to go for proxy gates in the middle of the map now. He's going to try to take his lead and just surprise Kal. He knows he's one game ahead, so he can afford a loss here. He's going to try to end it really quickly here. And man, Jangbi has really proven himself to be the one, I think, personally, more willing to take risks in this series so far. I mean, just going back briefly to the last game, what did he do with his first shuttle when it came out? He was on top of his ramp. Kal was underneath the ramp, and instead of trying to go down this ramp, he took the shuttle and went and killed some probes. And that is a sign of some, serious ballsiness, because most players would have been too cautious, would have just tried to push out and then gone for harass. It might have been too late then. So anyway, I think Jangbi has been sort of the braver player, quote-unquote, and this might pay off for him big time, especially if Kal doesn't scout it.
Yeah, I think scouting's going to be huge, not just on Kal's part, but also getting the scout into the base for Jangbi, because it's a 4-player map, keep in mind, and we'll see which direction he scouts initially. He doesn't have a second probe out, so a lot is relying, and he's headed the right direction. So everything going Jangbi's way here, and it looks like we are seeing a tech build from Kal. There is a ramp, but it's an inverted ramp, so very clever for going for the 2-gate on this. That's brilliant, honestly, because you don't have really you still have the ramp as an advantage to block things off, but you don't have the height advantage, and Kal's going into a normal scouting pattern. He didn't go across the map, so he's probably not going to spot this off in time. Jangbi just not suspecting anything. Jangbi seeing exactly what he wants, seeing the standard tech build. First Zealot is going to be out momentarily, and there's going to be Zealots all over. I don't even think there's going to be a Zealot that's going to be capable of blocking the front door for Kal. So things looking great for Jangbi at this stage.
Yeah, the perfect dream situation for Jangbi. Kal scouted in the wrong direction. He's not going to see the Zealot until it's in his base. There's no way he could possibly know there's a proxy in the middle of the map. One lot out for Kal, but Jangbi meanwhile has probably 3 pretty soon coming towards Kal's base. Kal's going to need a micro perfectly, but Kal actually spots this. So okay, Kal is going to have at least about 2 seconds in preparation, but it's not going to help that much though. Here comes the first Zealot into the base. We see a probe and a Zealot coming in now, and we're seeing, oh man, a pylon being put down from Kal. So I'm sorry, by Jangbi. So Jangbi actually, what he's doing, what is he doing there? He might be actually trying to set up some gateways of his own, or a shield battery, or something inside of Kal's base. This is going to be crazy.
He might be going for the Dragoon funnel as well, basically make it so he can block that in. Yeah, the prison. Doesn't look like he is going to have that Dragoon fairly well blocked in. The Dragoon has come out, and that Dragoon could be the difference here. The question is how well it will be blocked in. Probes coming off the line to try to push in defense, but a lot of them being killed off, and that Dragoon getting pushed back. That pylon's still in the way. It looks like he's going to, almost managed to sneak through. I thought he was going to get blocked in the corner there. More Zealots pushing in, more Zealots flooding in. One thing I want to mention is earlier, Jangbi postured, and there it is. There's the blockade. He's got it trapped. Wow. Awesome from beautiful from Jangbi. Earlier he postured like he was going to go for a Manor Pylon, and instead of building a Zealot, I think Kal went for that Pylon, which is absolutely huge as well. 2 Dragoons out. The question, and more Zealots pushing in though, so I think he's still going to be able to maintain this. 1 Dragoon still out in the field to help with this. Looks like that second Pylon has been cancelled. We'll see if he comes around and puts another one done, but Kal's base has been completely disrupted at this stage. He's only got 1 probe that's actually mining at this stage, maybe 2. And Jangbi's been has just been mining normally. He's got a cannon cannon up in his probe line now. Was able to take out a Zealot at least that way, but now the Zealots are going to work otherwise, and Jangbi now putting down his gas. Looks like he's getting a pylon down and setting up for a base of his own, but still Zealots inside Jangbi's base. He's only got that single Dragoon to try to usher it away. He's going to try to, looks like, play a little bit of cat and mouse here against that cannon, but more Zealots continuing to pour into Kal's base. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold this out. It's going to come a lot down to micro. I think at the very least he's going to end up losing that gateway.
He's going to end up losing that gateway. And he can't build any more Dragoons because they're going to end up trapped by that combination of the pylon and the 2 lots there. Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of prison in the longest time. We used to see things like pylon prisons on factories, and you know, we saw Firebird Hero do a supply depot prison, but he ended up losing the game anyway. But anyway, gateway down. There's not even a gateway here for Kal. Kal is so out of this game, it is not even funny. He's going to lose this game. Cannon's going to go down from the Zealots. Dragoons goes down. There's nothing Kal can do, and what a terrible way to lose here from this 2-gate proxy. GG coming from Kal. Wow, Jangbi ending it brutally and creatively. And you were right, Diggity. Jangbi takes the series. Wow.
Oof, sorry. Yeah, it just ran into my roommate there. Special shout out to him. Alan, there you go. Yeah, I expected. Again, I felt like Jangbi was the better player here, showing some creativity in that last game. So, and everything going his direction. So I don't know. I can necessarily say that he bested Kal in that last match, but I definitely feel like he bested him in the other games. Things just really going his way in that final match, and it looks like he is going to advance to the final for a PvP matchup, and this is really being a good time to be a Samsung player here.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
So Jangbi headed to the final. Stork won it, won the OSL, and overall they won the championship. So it's Samsung right now, and Kal being frustrated, but honestly he's been here a lot of time. Both these guys actually have been regular faces ever since their debut to the MSL. I'm going to be excited to see him playing in the future, but yeah, he's going to have to wait for another. Yeah, smiling a little bit about it, frustrated, but yeah, he's going to have to wait for another era, I guess.
Yeah, Jangbi got his revenge. I mean, Kal can't feel too bad. He beat Jangbi in a close series before, and this was certainly close. Although Jangbi at the end, I think, had that extra bit of creativity, that extra bit of daring that allowed him to beat Kal in this best of 5 here. In 4 games, 3-1. GG.